from my knowledge, Josh, you said start it. I got places to be, but what's up, everybody? Welcome to Cheap Drinks and Cheat Codes, episode 57, right? 57? Oh my gosh, we're getting old. We're getting old.
Yeah, boy.
Welcome, everybody. This is the little show we
boy.
do every week. We're doing it for over a year. We just talk about all the gaming news. I'm here with all of my best friends. I got Josh all the way up at the top.
Yo, yiggity, yo, what's good?
Next up, we have the dead inside, Justin.
What's up, everybody?
Then we got the man, the myth, the hyperscape legend, Philip.
Oh
my God, that's me.
He crashes, he burns.
And I'm the sexy dude down here who just got a fresh little cut. You know what I mean? Looking a little. Let me pucker my lips. Nobody. But yeah, how's everybody doing this week?
Good.
Good. Because if you were complaining, I wouldn't listen.
Don't complain.
We actually have a complaining jar in my house. Yeah, if Shanice is complaining a lot, we put her name in there. Every time she has more names in the jar than I do, she has to do the dishes for a month. This is 2021, boys.
Clever.
Next level plays. Treat yourself, kings.
Solid. Brandon out here just setting traps, just leaving stuff on the floor. And she's like, "What is
I'm
this?
sorry, what?
What was that?"
I got dirty underwear all over the place.
That's funny.
I'd be pissing on the seat.
Oh, you want to complain about it?
That's weird. Here's this pen.
All right, let's get into it. Let's get it popping. Right off the get, we can just go to the tweet if you want. It just makes more sense. It came out as a rumor like a couple days ago that E3 is going to be this huge, terrible thing. Paywall, McGee. Like, yeah, I mean, you can get in for free, but then if you want to like look at a showcase digitally, obviously everything, you have to pay extra. Blah 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 blah. But today, a couple hours ago, E3 tweeted out E3's 2021 digital showcase is a free event for all peoples. They're excited to fill us in on the real news for the event
Soon.
And that is in response to some article that was just like, you know, blah, 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 paywall, blah, blah, blah. And E3 was like, nah, fam. So I thought that was pretty cool. Like E3 was just like, yo, shut up, bro. Like, you don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I mean, that's what they kind of needed to do if somebody comes out.
They should have added them. They should have been like at arttechnica.com. You fools.
You fools. Yeah. But we don't know any more than that, like any specific dates or anything. Obviously, it's going to be in summer. Usually around June is when E3 usually is. But we'll see. I mean, Warner Brothers had a lot of success last year with their digital showcases. Obviously, PlayStation, Nintendo, they all had digital stuff and it went really well. We don't really know who's partnering with them, though. I just don't know. Like, if Nintendo, Xbox, and Sony all do their own thing, I don't know what I'm watching.
The same stuff, like, but just shorter.
Maybe some exclusive demos.
Yeah.
Like, who knows, man? I mean, you definitely can get some indie stuff. It could turn into some humongous indie showcase of greatness because they need a place to show their stuff all the time. But
I assumed like the PC Gamer show will still be a thing because they do that
totally.
virtually anyway. Oh my God, who was that?
Hey, girl! Surprise!
There's a lady.
That'll be going in the
I
jar.
assume E3, like, for the time being, with everything being digital, it'll more of like a title. Like E3 is the entire week, and then Xbox underneath, PlayStation underneath, Nintendo, and so on.
That would require them.
I just don't necessarily. I don't like the organization of these digital showcases because, like, I'm not someone who's just gonna sit there all day and watch stuff like the Blizzard stuff. Like, you had all these, like, basically you had all these days, but everything was stacked up on top of each other. I had to pick what I wanted to watch, versus like.
That was just silly. They stacked up like two things.
The World Championship, and then all of these like releases and betas and things that people wanted to see like all at the same time.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, made absolutely no sense. But yeah, we'll see. I just can't imagine what it would be if, again, the big three just are like, nah, fam. And then the subset, like, well, Bethesda won't do anything now, in theory.
They probably would still have their own thing. Like EA,
Yeah.
No, EA's their own thing.
Yeah, they didn't give
So-
out anybody yet.
Yeah, so shit, Microsoft was like, hold
Next.
up. But yeah, so we'll see. I mean, yeah, we'll see. I don't know. To be decided. When soon is, it has to be soon. I mean, if they do it in June, we only got 2 months before June. So we shall see. It is very interesting indeed. But Brandon has the next one up. And this article is very interesting because Justin posted in our little doggy docs a couple days ago that it was a rumor that this was going to get canceled. But then it came out a couple days later that CD Projekt Red, as you can read the title, has canceled its standalone AAA Cyberpunk multiplayer game. So I'm assuming they had something planned, much as a GTA Online or something like that they were going to have a ton of role for here. But as you know, Cyberpunk's not doing the best right now.
Nope.
So
I mean,
that is what it is. They just lost one of their big directors. He only just quit.
Yeah.
Their latest patch that came out this week, from what I haven't played it, but from what I've been reading, doesn't seem to be the best patch on the planet Earth. But again, Cyberpunk is under a microscope. So where one game the patch might be the same, this is like literally like fine tuned, like the 7 micros, like the spy kit, like that. Like, so it is what it is. But
yeah,
no matter what, it's a bummer for CD Projekt Red.
I don't know. The thing, like we said this, like when it launched, like they made money off that game.
Oh yeah.
So like, sure, the game is buggy for some people. I haven't had any issues when I played it, and I'm just been like, it came right when I was playing Persona 5. So like I was like, oh, another long RPG. I just can't handle that.
Yeah.
But that's still something I'm going to sit down and play through, and I'll finish it because the story itself like isn't terribly long. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it is what it is. What were you saying? My bad.
I'm just saying, like, all they would have had to do to get all this like under a microscope thing gone is say Cyberpunk 2077 early access. Because like any game with early access, no one talks like, oh, it's buggy because
unless
early
it's
access.
Siege, and then you're ranked as an early access for 4 years.
Well, I mean, you're saying the game, the base game should have been early access, or this right here?
No, like the base game. If they would have just said it was early access, they could have said it's a full-fledged launch.
I would have been furious though if I like people if you pre-ordered it and then they go, oh, never mind, it's coming out, but it's early access. That annoys me.
You can pre-order early access games all of the time.
Yeah, but if they, I don't know, you don't normally do it for a game like that, especially like a single player game. It's usually like multiplayer games that do that, especially if you pre-ordered it months ago expecting a single player game and they knew. Like, I don't want to beat this dead horse, obviously, but it's like, bro, you're telling me nobody in there played it on a PlayStation before the game came out. Like, nobody whipped it out and went, yo, this.
I mean, it was Europe. They're all probably PC gamers.
I agree with that. Like, obviously, it's a PC game, but it's just like, y'all had to. Somebody should have tested it somewhere. But the main, headline is again, their online game is canceled. But again, CD Projekt Red doesn't really do online anyway, so who knows how good that would have been in the first place. So we shall see. A bummer no matter what, though. But they can focus on other things. It is what it is. But this next one, boy,
Omida.
Just play the trailer. So this game is called Predecessor. It is. I just brain farted.
Paragon.
What was the original game called?
Paragon.
Thank you so much. I lost it. I had it in my head that I went. So it was originally Paragon, which was made by Epic. But when Fortnite went complete hamburger over the internet, they just stopped updating it, and then they were like, "Yo, we're dropping the game," because Fortnite was so popular. But it was a free-to-play game on the Epic Store, and it was free on like PlayStation and Xbox and stuff as well. But as you can see here, it's a MOBA, and it's just, I think its niche is it's like third-person, not top-down, but really well graphic.
I mean, it's the Unreal Engine, so it's like everything's gonna look phenomenal. Oh, thank you, Slurpee, for the resub.
What else?
Yeah. Thank you so much for 9 months. Bro. Those alerts are loud as hell.
Yeah, Slurp will be playing some Outriders later. I'm assuming. I heard him yesterday talking about it. But yeah, as you can see here, I'm really excited. I don't like MOBAs too often, but that's mainly because I don't like the graphics and the top down and blah blah blah. But when I played this, it was free on PlayStation way back when. I really enjoyed it. So I'm definitely going to jump in. Right now, there's only an alpha scheduled. So from what I've seen, you can't get into it yet. But hopefully we can get a beta this coming holiday, get up in there. I do think it's weird that there's only an alpha July 10th. Like, Paragon was a done game. And this looks the exact same game. So I don't know what they need to test per se.
Well, when they released
servers and stuff.
when they released all of the files for Paragon, you only got the models. You didn't get like all the scripted events. You didn't get like, you know what I mean. So that's like going on Unity's website and just downloading an asset pack. Like, you still have to build the game. And they're probably like, this is from what I heard and what I read is like, this is basically like a majority of the same people who worked on Paragon the first time around. So it's like, hopefully they're like fine tuning all of the things they weren't able to do, or like things that the creative director at Epic didn't allow them to do, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So this is similar to like when the people remade Mega Man, and they just called it something different. It's like a project of love. It's a Mighty Number 9.
What was it? What was that called?
Mighty Number 9,
yeah.
but people hated that game.
Yeah, I'm really excited because I like Paragon a lot. Schnitzel agrees. It was solid. Like, it was just really enjoyable. It was a good MOBA, and the niche was, it just looked really good. It wasn't like top down all like, it was. It just looked really good. It played really well. Like the close up characters felt good. The mids felt good. The support felt good. It all felt good and very tactile. Where I don't know, like I've played Dota like once or twice, and I've played other MOBAs where I don't know, I just didn't like it as much. This just feels better. So I'm definitely gonna get up in there whenever I can get in on the hopeful beta, which is, if the alpha is July, hopefully September, October.
I think you'll get into the closed alpha. I know you signed up. I'm beaming it. I'm beaming it over.
Hey, I did. I don't like
summer alpha.
I don't like alphas though, because the last alpha I was into and had to sign like a legit NDA was freaking I can't remember games today. I quit. I'm done. The stupid game that was terrible by the people that made
Anthem.
Yeah, there you go. That game. Oh.
The last alpha I played was the original Destiny on PS4, and then I played the beta, which was the alpha over again. And by the time the game came out, I was kind of tired of it.
Yeah, big facts. But like Justin just said, we got back for Blood or Brandon. One of y'all said it. The beta still confirmed for summer after the game got delayed.
That's good though. That's a good saving grace.
I will super be participating because I watched a lot of YouTubers and Twitch people play the alpha, and it looks really good. I'm scared to play with y'all because team damage is a thing, and when we play the other zombie game,
no, Doug, that'd be the other way around.
Yo, don't look at me.
The only thing I accidentally do is I'll hit grenades on accident instead of reload.
Facts, but I'm really excited. Obviously, this is a successor to Left 4 Dead. Everything I've seen looked good. The gameplay I saw looked really good. I'm all in. I was really excited for a summer game because usually I don't get a lot of summer releases. It just doesn't happen because people are outside living their lives. But now we won't enjoy this either because I believe it got pushed to. I think it's October. Yeah,
that's
Spooky
like such
season,
a
which makes
perfect
sense,
month
though.
for it to come out.
Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna get the beta though, or and play it for whenever it is. We'll stream it. So if you're interested,
let's do that.
Yeah, big facts. Big facts.
Oh, yeah.
But another open beta. Yeah, we got 2 for 1 here. We got this 100-player World War II Enlisted, is it called? I think I saw this gameplay as well.
Yeah, I sent you this. This is the game that Shroud was playing.
Yep. Thank you. I knew I saw it. I was like, I know I've seen this somewhere before.
Goes live
Yep.
in a week.
Yep, next week, in a week, April 8th. It looks good. Again, Brandon, we dabbled. We talked about it just a little bit last week. And then we talked about it more off stream last week, and it looks good to me. My only issue is it just reminds me of Battlefield like a lot. But it could be that niche thing that does what Battlefield doesn't, and it's just better. So it's a Battlefield.
You're so annoying.
Oh, so punny.
Brandon and Phil, did we ever play Cursed together? That really weird battle royale. Okay.
Nope.
It's the same shooting and engine as that. Do you remember the other that crazy battle royale that came out? The one with the frying pans in the kitchen,
Oh,
like cook
yeah.
or like kitchen royale, whatever it was called, the
Cuisine
silly
Royale.
goofy one. Yeah,
What is happening right now?
that came out, and then Cursed
Okay.
is based off of that, and then this is the same engine that
Yeah.
used. So
Yeah,
it's like,
I just think that this just looked like there was a little bit more to do in the map. Like from when I was watching like the gameplay and stuff, even like in multiplayer, it wasn't as focused on like, okay, there's this central point, you spawn over here, everybody gets in a Humvee and you just drive to that point. There's like different objectives to do. It's like old school Battlefield where like you had to like do it in stages versus just everybody rushing one point. I don't know, it just looked really cool. And it's like about as close to a Battlefield game as I would play, because the maps are too big, and I liked Battlefront, but not Battlefield.
I like them equally, except Battlefront sometimes you can get bogged down by the heroes. That's the difference in my opinion.
yeah.
Because they're just like 6 Sith sitting.
I mean,
in
that's
spawn,
life,
like,
dog.
What's up?
I like Battlefield, but I don't like the vehicles. The only time I liked vehicles in Battlefield was Battlefield 2 on the original Xbox, right? I would play online. I would use the one guy with like the C4. I'd throw it all over a vehicle, like just a car, and I'd drive straight, and then I'd hop out, and then wait and explode it as I got to everybody. It's hilarious. It's the only time I enjoy vehicles in Battlefield.
I like vehicle combat, and Battlefield does pretty good for it.
I'm not a fan.
I think I'm over muskets and shit. So that's probably the biggest thing. The last 2 Battlefields have been older, and then this is the same thing. I'm just like, I'm over musket warfare. Like, just
make a new
one. I'm trying to play Battlefield Cold War, so I'm just walking around with a briefcase and like a little foot knife in my boot. I'm like a spy. I mean, it's crazy. This next one came out like literally right after our last week's podcast, I believe. Yes. Yeah, it was 6 days ago. But in lieu of Outriders being out now today, go get it, love it. This is just hilarious, and I wanted to talk about it. Did you guys
I saw the title. That's it.
Yeah, this is great.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, so literally, if you cheat in this game, you get put obviously with a lobby with other cheaters, like some other games already do. But you get a watermark that stays on your HUD forever. So if you're a streamer, a YouTuber, you can't get rid of it. You'd have to, I'm assuming, buy another copy of the game. I guess maybe I don't even know if that'll work.
I don't know.
It's if they like have it like they know your hardware, it'd be like hardware or IP linked.
Yeah.
So then that way, like they know no matter if you bought a new copy, they're like, oh, this is the same person.
Yeah, but yeah, you get queued with other cheaters. So they said right in this article, like, yo, your wait times are going to be bonkers because there's not going to be that many. Obviously, you can play by yourself all day. But yeah, your HUD will have a very discreet watermark. So I can't wait to see that. Somebody's going to post it like, this was the watermark, which is just great and perfect and to me. So
I guess maybe I just don't know enough about this game, but I thought it was like not a PvP game. Like, what's the point in cheating?
Like in general, I was about to say that's all of it, but people do it. So I also believe it's just PvP.
No, it's
it's not.
Really
it's PvE. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I meant.
I don't really know what the whole cheating is.
Yeah, like
I think it's mainly for streamers and stuff too. Like if you're, doing raids or something, I don't know. But I love it a lot, and I think every game should immediately implement and steal that and put it in there.
Oh yeah.
Like you should do it even like, if you've cheated before, like in Siege. Like so if you're seeing someone's kill cam, if they've ever cheated, that shit should pop up when you die and you see them like boom, right in the corner, bang. I mean, like actually no, I lied. You should just not be able to play the game in a PvP. Right. Game. You should just be banned.
Okay, so basically they're talking about like cheaters who gave themselves 600 legendary weapons. There were 200 players who did this same cheat.
But what does that do like for you? Like nothing. All. Like right? Like okay, cool. I have all these legendary weapons. Now I don't have anything to do on this game. Like the point is
how you play the
getting
game.
Look,
those
I could
and
break down
earning
the
them.
psychology of
That's
how
the
people want to feel like they're superior to others, and therefore, there's like a whole, but there's got to be like the whole thing in their, in their brain or whatever. But
Yeah.
Level uppers, what's up?
what
bro?
up? What up? What up?
How you feeling?
What is up? Level
Hello,
uppers.
level uppers.
Yeah, see, Schnitzel knows what's up.
Oh,
Battlefield is the best. The best. I like it a lot. Me and Justin can't do it alone. We need a squad.
Yeah.
We need a squad.
I'm really upset.
I mean, that's like the only 4-player game, right?
I just don't like it. Don't expect me to get in one.
I have all of them that are out. So, I mean, what's
I
up?
do too.
This one's for Phil. I don't care, but I know Phil
No,
cares.
this is for me.
Phil, and Justin. Phil and Justin. Look at these little cool printed pieces of paper you can buy. You got the steel. Does it have a steel? Yeah, I got a little steel.
I just want the steel book.
I don't. I need someone to explain to me. I guess I shouldn't talk because I collect things, but I do not get steelbooks in movies and games. I don't. Who gives a shit? You're putting in data into a game console. Who cares if it's a steelbook or not? You're never gonna look at it again. But anyway, I digress.
I'm not.
I mean,
You're right. I'm never gonna look at it again.
But it's a $90 collector's edition. You get the Republic Commandos. A lot of people are excited to play it on the Switch.
So there's the $90 one. I get emails from them. There's also a $130 one. Weird flex. They have a $130 collector's edition too.
Yeah, I do like that poster in the top right. That is really cool.
That one.
The limited run. But yeah, get it April 16th. That's when the pre-orders begin. I'm sorry I lied.
Yeah.
But I played this game when I was a kid. I feel like I remember bits and pieces of it.
Yeah, it was on It was on the original Xbox. It was so
The
good.
game is fantastic.
Yeah, we need more good Star Wars games. They're really slacking.
Yep.
I don't understand.
The Jedi Fallen Order was good.
Yeah, but okay, I should reiterate because Battlefront is fun for what it is, and Jedi Fallen Order was good for what it was. But I think we just need more Star Wars games. Like there's so many things you could do, and it's just like I don't know if it's Disney not letting them because they're just like Battlefield. They're just kind of reusing stuff because the last one was just what was the original thing called? The original TIE Fighter game on.
I
Was
think
it just
so.
called X-Wing? The N64. The N64. Yeah, so Commandos is just that. Battlefront is just a redo version of Battlefront. I feel like it has to be Disney, just not letting them
Potentially.
do games or something because there's just so much you can do. Like
Phil,
make
yeah.
another KOTOR, bro. Make another KOTOR.
Dude, yes.
Phil,
I
did they
want
not
a new
announce
KOTOR.
the 130 edition?
They might not have announced it, but it's on their website. You can see it if you go on their website.
Yeah.
Unless I'm thinking of the Doom one that they're making just now, too. That comes out like tomorrow.
No, you might be thinking of the Doom. Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong. Don't quote, don't at me.
It's Doom. It's Doom.
Okay, it's Doom. All right.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Regardless, it's cool. So we always like to show off these special collector's editions when we can. Oh, and you get a little plush grenade. Oh,
No, it's a
snap.
Oh, now he's excited.
It's a pin.
Oh, it's a pin. No, I care less. If it was a plushie, be in there. But I love my plushies. This one,
Yeah.
are we moving on? Yeah, we are. Okay.
Yeah.
This
we're
came
going
out last week too. I think we could have talked about this last week, but I didn't even know about it until Justin brought it up to me like a couple days later.
So sad.
This is crazy because Humankind got delayed to August. This is a Civ-Style. It says it right there. Civ-Style game. This one's a little. I don't want to use the word scummy, but it sucks mainly because it was supposed to come out like this week or next week, very soon, and it got delayed.
End of the month.
Oh, was it? Still hurts. I feel like.
20-something.
How do we feel? 3 weeks? Is that in the feels? If it gets delayed like 3 weeks before it comes out, how do we
It's a
feel? About
month.
that? How is it?
Yeah.
A month is good. Okay. Bro, it's not Mortal Kombat that I just found got delayed.
Hey, level uppers.
no
Thanks for the
apparent
cheer,
reason.
bro. Thanks for the biddies. We appreciate you.
Hey.
But yeah, it does come out on PC and Stadia August 17th. I'm excited. I don't know if I'm gonna get it because I'm more of a battle person over like Civ, where you just make things. I like to make things, but I also want to like fight. Yeah, I mean,
Right where Brandon is on the screen, right there, it mentions the reasons they pushed it back a little bit. Like it was mostly like
Yeah, the pacing and balancing, diplomacy,
Okay.
onboarding, user interface / experience.
I love the like clarity here, like the fact that they're not like, oh, it's delayed, that's it. Like I like exactly like onboarding, and they put exactly what they do. Like I love balancing, because a lot of games come out and they're not balanced. Like games like this, Warhammer 1, when it first came out, that shit wasn't balanced at all. Like you could just go and just roll through the AI and it just wasn't even fun. Obviously you can give yourself challenges.
Level Upper says he wants a new AAA VR game. I kind of agree. We haven't got anything since Alex and
oh, hold up. Now that you said
Saints
that,
and Sinners. I want that Senua Hellblade series to come to PC VR, because
that would be neat. I will say, Star Wars Squadrons that came out, that's supposed to be really, really good in VR.
I've heard.
Because you're actually supposed to feel like you're in a cockpit.
I need Trackmania to make a new VR game. They have a VR DLC, but I want, like, I've been like itching for a VR driving game recently. Whoa.
Oop, my bad. I didn't know I still have my computer speakers on. Hey, Level Uppers, I wanted to send you this YouTube video. I think it's hilarious. We weren't talking about it today, but you brought it up. Somebody modded Half-Life Alyx to play like Bioshock.
The Bioshock I was about to mention.
So watch.
Fantastic.
It literally looks like you're in Rapture and stuff. So I just wanted to do that. Yeah, but Phil just dropped a link to our Discord as well. You can jump in there, look at all our news, look at all our stuff. You can see who's streaming. If you want to play games, I think there's a spot for that in there. Maybe if not, there is now.
We got some voice channels for everybody.
Yeah, dog. So jump up in there. One of us is always playing games. One of us four are always playing something. Maybe it's the same game with me, but you never know. But yeah, Humankind delayed till August. It's for the right reasons though. I like it. This last one just came out like literally yesterday, and I just wanted to throw it in because it's always good to see when things get the next gen update. So Elder Scrolls Online is getting it June 8th, where it's getting the 60 frames, 30 frames, all the frames, all that stuff, lighting, all the I don't have to go through it all now. You guys all get this feel. But if you are an Elder Scrolls Online fan, I played for a while, then just fell off because I can't stay with MOBAs to save my life, or MMOs to save my life. But get that enhanced edition. Love it, live it,
I've always tried to start it. So like I think I played the beta, right? And then it was like, oh, it's a subscription game. I think I was like literally like right in the smack dab middle of college. Like I have no money.
Yeah.
Like I make like $2,000 a year at this time. Like, nope.
Yeah, well, they got rid of that immediately because they had like 8 motherfuckers on the server.
Yeah, but then it went free to play. I started playing it with like my buddy Jeff, and then we played like 2 days, and every time I go back, I just never dive into it. But maybe if it's next gen and I can put it on like my PS5 and just sit back.
No, because you'll be raiding with me and
maybe I can.
Me and Rob played it for a while, but. We just I don't know, just never. I think I played Warframe before that again. Which I still think we should all try that. I'm not playing it on PC because I have too much progress, but it's free on PlayStation. You don't need online or anything.
Right, they just need to make it cross compatible.
I love Warframe.
The only issue with that is because the PC version gets stuff way sooner.
And just stop doing that.
Like way sooner. Like
some more biddies. Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
I mean, Warframe started out like as a beta, and I used to play it actually a long time on the beta. I played a lot of it. I really enjoy that game, and there's a lot of the game I never saw. So.
And they got the PS5 update and stuff, and I just have too much invested on the PlayStation version, and I went on Reddit. I literally emailed them, and they're like, "We have no plans on letting you swap your stuff over." And I was like, "All right, whatever, fine." But yeah, Elder Scrolls. If you're into it, play it, love it. June 8th, you will get the upgrade for Frizzle, and it'll be cool. But that's it for the main bit of news. We still got some speedrun stuff. It's cool. It's fun.
It's cool. It's fun.
Speedrun is quick and easy. 3 things, nothing crazy. The stuff we do at the beginning of every month. Yeah, so we got the PlayStation games coming out for PlayStation Plus, and then we got the games that go for Xbox. PlayStation, you have Days Gone, Outworld, Soulstorm, and Zombie 4 Dead World. I do believe, no, it's not. PS5 is the Oddworld. So I thought Days Gone was the PS5. It's not. That's crazy. Sony is dropping fire. I understand Game Pass is for Xbox, so they already have they don't want to give you free games. Their free games are with Game Pass. But this is a solid lineup right here. Days Gone to me was one of my favorite games when it came out.
I'm just more upset I have more PlayStation games for my PS5 than I do actually having the PS5.
I don't understand that it lets you. Again, I don't have PlayStation Plus. I don't mess with it. I don't like paying for an online thing. But they let you download it even if you don't have a PS5. That's really cool.
Just go to Sony's website and you can just hit claim.
You just claim it, so it's in your library.
That's cool. I like that. That's a good on them move because I could see it being the other way where they're like, oh no, you have to actually have your PlayStation 5.
I've been doing the first one with
Bugsnax.
Yes.
Yeah. But with their drop, they've been marketing Oddworld heavy, and they're like, hey, guess what? Free the first month it comes out. Like that's okay, yeah.
That game was at how many showcases? It was at a lot.
It's it's been at all
in some fashion, yeah.
It was a lot.
2 or 3.
But we got the Xbox games as well are, like I said, not nearly as competitive. You got Vikings, Wolves of Midgard. You got Truck Racing Championship, Dark Void, and Hard Corps. You may be saying, what's that? It's because you have no idea what they are. They're super, Dark Void is a 360 game. They always do 2 360 games, but it's just I don't want to play truck racing. Bro.
Hater.
But again, Xbox they really should just get rid of this. To be completely honest with you, they should do what I say. Cut the shit. Just get rid of it. But last but not least, in the speed run here, this is just a quick blurb here. CD Projekt Red did announce that the Witcher upgraded version to for PS5 and Xbox will be in the second half of 2021. So I actually bought it again on PlayStation to play it upgraded, but I'm just waiting because I want the upgraded version. Which it already looks great on the Pro. Let me just stop you there.
Do you have it on PC?
Yeah.
You have the upgraded version.
Yeah, but I don't enjoy. I'd rather just sit back, chill. I mean, it's a long game. I don't want to be all
plug in a controller.
Nah, it's too much work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's not the same. It's not the same sitting in a Phil, when you always sit back there?
No. Don't you have a Steam box, Josh?
A what?
Don't you have one of those Steam boxes?
I think it's holding his door
never
up over
took
there.
it out of the box. No, it's back in there somewhere. I'm surprised I moved with it and didn't throw it out, to be honest with you. But
you can literally plug it into your TV downstairs and then just call it a day.
That thing's 400 wires. I don't feel like.
Does it even have Wi-Fi?
It's 400 wires, 2 wires.
Yeah, boy.
Cool.
But that's it for Speedrun. Main game.
Over to
bang, bang,
bang.
bang.
Relevant.
But we do have release.
Yep. We're trying something new. We're trimming it. We're trimming the fat.
This a little bit to make it seem more of what. So yeah. So it is what it is. Like we said here, releasing and relevant. If we don't find it relevant, we're not going to talk about it. If the game is coming out that you want us to talk about, that is not on here.
This is not to be confused.
But a decent game.
It will still release.
Sort of.
We're not in control of that.
Yeah. Yeah, big facts. But we got Doom 3 VR coming for PlayStation March 29th, which is super cool. We got Elite Dangerous Odyssey Alpha coming to PC March 29th. Disco Elysium is finally coming to PC, PS5, PS4, and Stadia. Every time I see Stadia, bro, I'm just like, that's sick. March 30th. This game I wouldn't play, but I really like it. Evil Genius 2 World Domination came out yesterday. Looks really cool.
Cool.
I would play it for exactly 8 minutes, and then I'd be like, whatever. We got I Saw Clouds coming to PC, PS4, Xbox, and Switch March 30th. Every Kingdom Hearts game is coming to PC yesterday. All remastered, this, that. I don't know. All yeah. You can battle the darkness. I don't know. You got Narita Boy coming to PC. I could make fun of Kingdom Hearts today. You got Narita Boy coming to PC, PS4, Xbox, and the Switch March 30th. You got Planet Zoo, the Southeast Asia Animal Pack. Cool. They're getting real specific. The Northern Hemisphere, March 30th. You got Rogue Company coming to the PS5 March 30th. Outriders came out today. Everything. PC, PS5, Xbox Series X, PS4, Xbox One, Stadia. Stadia. And last but not least, Resident Evil 7. We talked about that last week, coming to Stadia today. So if you have bomb-ass internet, are in Bermuda and don't have a console, but you got a phone with bomb-ass internet, you can play Resident Evil.
Yeah, the Bermuda Triangle is really known for their,
Yeah,
clarity and 5G connection.
Yeah, Elon Musk put a bunch of internet things on buoys, and like the Starlink or whatever that thing.
Yeah,
he's going ham, bro. He's not
Yeah,
playing.
he is. He's playing them on
He wasn't
Stadia.
in Iron Man 2 for nothing. Cool. That myself grinding hard in it is Evil Genius 2. That looks really cool. If you're not familiar, it's just like a tycoon game where you're an evil genius trying to take over the world, and you do a lot of micromanagey stuff, things, villainy stuff. But yeah, is there anything releasing that you guys were in particular excited about?
Outriders and Evil Genius.
Oh, I forgot about Outriders. Yeah.
Oh, we'll never see him again.
Uh-oh. Yep.
No,
What we got on the screen here? We
Yeah,
got an enigmatic
So
boss
this is a
fight.
cheat code of the week. Phil, go ahead.
Oh. Yeah, so these are the secret bosses in Kingdom Hearts Uno.
Ooh.
Because it's coming to PC. Maybe the PC gamers never played it on PS2. Or
Some of these were hard to get.
Or PS4, but you can fight Sephiroth. He's always been a secret boss in Kingdom Hearts for a while now. The platinum match at the Coliseum becomes available after locking the Hollow Bastion keyhole. Whoa. So you can go back to the Coliseum and fight Sephiroth. The gold match at the Coliseum shows up after beating the Hades Cup, and that you will fight the Ice Titan. There's a Phantom boss if you visit the Clock Tower at Neverland after locking the Hollow Bastion. That's actually one I never knew of until I found this. And then Kurt Zissa, who I also didn't know of, if you talk to the carpet in Aladdin's house after locking the Halo Bastion keyhole. So after you get to a certain point in the game where you're getting near the end, you can go back and fight these secret bosses.
This game is so stupid.
Bro. I'm waiting for Casey to just run in and murder you.
Josh is going to die.
I really enjoy Kingdom Hearts.
I don't understand how. Hello. There's a little bit of light in you, Sora. No, the darkness.
Okay, yeah, the acting, the voice acting and stuff is terrible, but all of this nostalgic Disney with Final Fantasy is really.
I just don't. But whatever.
It's just Final Fantasy with Disney characters, Josh.
It's not. I'm leaving. Don't you ever disrespect Final Fantasy like that ever again?
That's what it is.
Wow.
Thanks.
But we're about wrapping it up. Thanks for everybody for participating in the chat. Let us know if you're excited for Back 4 Blood, if you're going to play the beta. If you're going to play the open beta of Enlisted, let us know. We'll play with you. It'll be fun. It'll be a whole time. Predecessor, play it. Love it. Hopefully it'll come out soon. Let us know what you think about it. Were you going to play Cyberpunk's AAA game? Were you like, yo...
This secret game I was super into.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that no one knows about. But yeah, let us know all the stuff and all the things.
Big shout out to everybody that was in the chat. Thank you for the resubs and the follows and the biddies. And we'll see you guys next week. Later. Peace.
Same time, same place. Doing the same thing. Have a good day.